Mere feet from where the Georgia Dome stood and the Falcons played for a quarter century. We're looking at the team's home since the 2017 season, Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Joey Sly is going to have the honor of getting us started. And we're underway in Atlanta. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Straight to the air they go. Completes. It's Bijan Robinson. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second and 3 now.
Go.
From the 37. Has him on the quick hitter. Pick up of a few as he heads out of bounds.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Third down, 1 yard to go. They motion the slot man right. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. Works the sideline inside the 35. They got 24 yards on the play. And the Falcons will have a first.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
Going to the ground again on first. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. He'll look to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Robinson on the inside give. And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. And that's going to bring up a tough decision here for them on 4th down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's cut beyond the marker. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming, allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Brown with a return here. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. His first throw is an interception. Jonathan Jones makes the play. And the Falcons take possession of the football. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Throw on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So now on 4th down, the Falcons electing to send Younghoe Koo after the field goal. This is going to be a 32-yarder from the left hash. The kick by Lutz is good, and that will add to their score.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
Has this at the 6, and the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Along the sideline, Brown brings it in. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond that 30. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. This is Alvin Kamara with it. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
That's caught by Chris Olave. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down. Throwing his Rattler. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
Second and 10 now. Has it at the 7. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw, and without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field.
And he gets in, touchdown! The Saints face a 4-point deficit. It's a James Cook touchdown. Joey Sly on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Saints cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all, so they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Sent to the ground by Pete Werner.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
From the 34. Got a man, Robinson has it. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there, sent to the ground by Pete Werner.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd down give to Robinson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side,
Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose!
I'm sure, Kate, that the coaches would prefer he not flirt with disaster on the return. There's no additional damage done, however, this time. Fortunately, get the ball back, and everyone could breathe just a little bit easier.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. It's a design boot. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Here's Rattler. He completes it in traffic. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
We're back for the 2nd quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They have 3rd and 4 to start out. Throwing from the gun here. On the move. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And they'll try to build on that big stop. Jordan Stout's headed out to punt it away on 4th. And he's going to effort this from his own goal line. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. He's got this at the 27. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Got every single bit of that one, didn't he? Over 70 yards on the punt. And the Falcons will take over. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Ready?
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They get 13 on the pickup. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Shot alert. Shot alert. Ready, ready.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And he started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Brought to a halt by C.J. Mosley. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Forced out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Throwing deep towards the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is, if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
It's no good. He needed more leg, and he sent it too far right. And they are unable to double their lead.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
70 Lions.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He puts some power on it. He's got it inside the 25. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints need only one to take the lead. Chris Olave with the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Cougar 19.
Airing it out to start this drive. Short pass caught by his tight end. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
He'll get this complete to Pitts. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Sent to the ground by Pete Werner. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 27-yard line.
From the 27. Oh, it put some heat on it. Wide open down the field, and he has it! And that's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons take a second quarter lead. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Falcons push their lead to 3. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Rattler. Has a man, it's Brown. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Rattler to the air now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
He beams one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. There it is, touchdown New Orleans. The Saints take a second quarter lead. Here's Sly to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints take a 4-point lead.
Falcons 17.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the gun, it's Robinson. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
So through a flurry of points, we have hit the 2-minute warning. The Falcons in need of some points before the break. 1st and 10 from the 41.
60 Bison, 60 Bison, go.
Staying with Robinson. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
Here's a counter give to Robinson. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Ready.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. That throw finds Pickens. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Let's go. 70 Timber Wolf. Go.
Play action on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Set.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Back to throw now. And this won't be Cox. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that brings up 4th and long. So now on is Young Hui Koo for the Falcons field goal. Definitely not an automatic here. This 41 yards away.
Independent kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. One last play before the break. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying it left side with Cook. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Stopped on the play by the rookie from Tennessee.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now. Another one for Cook. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Let's go now.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. Here comes the Saints punting unit. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And it'll be their football.
Got it. Ready?
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Viking 18. Go.
Here's a give to Robinson. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Another carry for Robinson. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Go.
Oh, giving it to the wide receiver on 3rd and short. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Falcons will have a 1st.
Biggest difference in the college NFL game, we know this, Kate, it's matchups. Right, that college game, so much more space with the wide hash marks. Not so much in the NFL. You've got to cultivate one-on-ones, cultivate matchups. Using the receiver as a runner, that was a matchup successful for this offense. Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Let's go.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And in a rarity today, he stopped at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving them with 3rd and long.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a pickup of 26. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now we're on with Robinson. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Making the stop that time, Kool-Aid McKinstry.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Second and 6 coming up here. From the 24. Into the hands of Pitts. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grab the lead on their first series of the half. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His third through the air this game. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer? Nobody.
Koo on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons push their lead to 6. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. He fields it from the 8. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Now Rattler. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Now a give to Cook, running left. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him add in a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Rattler setting to throw. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Third and a lone yard coming up. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Less than a yard needed here on fourth. Looking to throw. He's got it to his running back. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. They only needed a couple, and that is what they got. Not the most impressive gain, but a big one as they get the first.
Oh, I love fourth downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
Rattler back to throw. Misfire there, couldn't connect. The tip definitely broke up that throw. And now they face second down. Here's Rattler. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Falcons have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, You're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Falcons with the ball. They're leading, but not by a ton. Second and 3 now.
Go! Take go!
They'll run the draw with Robinson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Ready!
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Cowboy 80! Ready!
Now looking to throw. They did it! He made the interception! Taron Johnson has it. And the Saints have some new life in the 4th. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are
They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Falcons take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Again, he's got room. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Okay, ready?
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Go!
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. Goes up and over for the touchdown. The Falcons stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Coup on now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons bump the lead up to 13 points. Coup all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Let's go! Yeah.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He's trying another one deep. This is caught. Looks like he stayed in bounds too. Great work. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. It began at the 30 and has now jumped to 1st and 10 all the way down inside the red zone. From the red zone now. He completes it in traffic. It's a New Orleans touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
Airing it out to start this drive. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up second down.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Ready.
Back to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Dropping back to throw. They did it! He made the interception! Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT. And the Saints have some new life in the fourth.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. So that brings up second down. Rattler. Cook calls it in. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Saints are going to have a first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Throwing is Rattler. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Let's go now. Go.
That's taken in by Means. And he's tackled for a short gain. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Looking to throw, Rattler. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down. Handoff headed right. It's Cook. And they're going to bring him down after he drives it down to the 7. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game, the type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Again, it's Cook. And he's brought down for a loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Back to throw it. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Decent gain here, but short of the first. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons up by 6. 3rd and just 2 to go. Looking to throw. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And he doesn't put much height or distance on this one. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Saints will get set to take over. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Setting up to pass. This is complete to Olave. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Back to throw. Pass complete to Cook. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. The Saints calling for a timeout, their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. Still 1 more in their pocket to use. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1.
Let's go now. 79 Broncos.
To throw. He finds him beyond the marker. And they take him down right along the 30. They went for it and got the 4 yards they needed, and that keeps this drive alive. Here he is to throw. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
He'll look to throw it. This is for the ball game. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Boy, take a look at that. Look at him locking down his area of the end zone. They could bring it in close enough to take shots, but there are no easy touchdowns.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. One final shot here. That's caught for the first. Oh, he lost the football. And the Falcons scoop it up. So the Falcons earn the win in this one. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say goodbye from Atlanta.